Well, you've switched out your decor. You've picked up your first pumpkin spice latte of the season and lit some autumn scented candles. All right, maybe that's just me. But here's something we can all do: switch up our wine selections.
Stephanie Love from Epicurious One joins us now with a breakdown. So welcome back to the show.
Thank you, Janelle.
Yes.
Thank you, John.
Of course, we love having you.
Always great to be here with you all, and I love being here as well. So I brought some red wines. I have for everyone. I have something for everyone.
Okay.
I love that, because I know a lot of people over the summer, I drink a lot of white wine because it's so hot, you're outside. So now we're getting into fall, so we want to get into those reds a little bit. So what kind of advice do you have for someone that wants to get into a red wine?
Okay, so my recommendation is go for some red blends because they're gonna be smoother, softer tannins, and not as dry. And when consumers think of dry, they think of mouthfeel. You know, like does it dry their mouth out? So you can be on the winning side of that if you try red blends. Easy, it's gonna be more fruit forward, so pleasant on the palate. And I have a couple of them with me today that I'm gonna talk about.
Okay.
But
where should we start though?
Let's start with the sweet.
Okay.
Because like most people enjoy sweet wines when they're just getting started, right? So I have a Canadian ice wine, which I was so happy to find at ABC Wine. I'm a Midwesterner, so I'm used to wines from Canada. This one is a great place to start. And you notice it's a little bottle, right?
Yeah.
So it's a little bottle, but very concentrated flavors, very concentrated on the alcohol, but it's also complex in flavor. So those who are really into wines and not so much the sweet, this is going to be a good dessert wine for you too.
I was going to say, does that bottle, I think dessert wine when I see that type of bottle. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is going to be perfect with your desserts if you want to have it with a dessert, or it can be dessert itself.
It would be my dessert.
It would be my dessert.
And the company is Snow Ridge?
It is.
Okay. All right, perfect. Up next you have?
Up next from Italy, we have a sparkler, because you know, you gotta have some red bubbles. You gotta have some red bubbles. So this is a sparkler, but it's also sweet as well. So this is a great place to start. It also has complex flavors. This is Rosa Regali. This is one of my favorite holiday reds. So you can have it as a appetizer, sparkler, or with dessert. It's wonderful. Then moving on to the one wine that is so known for fall, and when people think of fall, they think of pumpkin spice. But those who love wine, they think of Pinot Noir. Right? Because Pinot Noir has the essence of like the vanilla, the nutmeg, the cinnamon, like pumpkin spice, right? And then this does go really well with pumpkin or sweet potato pie. I'm not gonna lie. This is great Thanksgiving.
Not to get too ahead of ourselves, but this is a good Thanksgiving wine.
Down and save it for Thanksgiving.
Oh yes. And if you want to go off the beaten path, you know, Pinot Noir is most popular in the state of Oregon. Its home is Burgundy, but try some other ones like California, like Australia. They're making Pinot Noirs now. So if you want to go off the beaten path with your Pinot Noir, try some from those countries.
Okay, by the way, I want to mention that Stephanie's going to put all of these on her website, Epicurious One. So if you're like, wait, I missed that one that you just talked about. Oh, I want that one. It's going to be online.
All right.
All right, up next.
Up next, because it is Hispanic Heritage Month, right? Right? Okay, so I present to you a red blend from the Priorat region of Spain. Priorat is one of the best and most well-renowned regions of Spain. And this here is a blend of Cabernet Sauvignon, Carignan, and Grenache. Absolutely delicious. Perfect for those who are just getting into reds. Very food friendly. So I highly recommend this one. Then for those of us who really like to go off the beaten path and try something new and different, I present to you Zulal, which is Armenian for pure. This is a red wine from Armenia. And the winery is owned by a woman.
Love it. And what's the name of it again?
The name of it is Arini, and that's the name of the grape. So the grape is Arini from Armenia. The name of the winery is Zulal, which is pure.
Love it. All right, now we need to get to drinking, right? I've been smelling this red wine all morning. So here.
Get to drinking. And last but not least,
which this is my favorite red.
One of my favorite reds too.
Yeah.
And I love this one. It is from Romania.
Okay.
Very food friendly. It is very smooth, has all the hints of berries, but it also has a little bit of sweetness too for those who are just getting into reds. So it's a crowd pleaser, I think.
Good. I need to take a picture of that. Or it's going to be on your website. So this is really good. This is really good.
So if anyone goes on my website and they sign up for my contact me list, they will automatically get sent to them all the reds that are featured here today with food recommendations.
Okay, I like it. So what you can pair each bottle with. Lovely. You made it easy for us, Stephanie.
Made it easy. I tried.
I love it. I love it. So you definitely want to go to her website to learn more about Stephanie's classes and events. So much information on there. Epicuriousone.com.